Yeah. The next string function for us is like a replace function. Write down. Replace. And for replace also, the number of arguments will be 3. The syntax for that one would be expression old string comma new string. Okay, so replace means if you want to change in any keyword or any column, if you want to change something, we can able to replace by using a replace string function actually. Okay, so for an example, okay, so can you see? So I have assigned maybe let's say string 1. Yeah, I have assigned a sentence for this variable, and actually this sentence is wrong, correct? It should be an applet, right?
Correct.
In this case, let's see whether this replace function will help us or not. Okay, so what usually replace will do is, okay, so if you see, the expression will write as a first argument and then whole string. Whole string means we can able to replace everything, or if you want a keyword to replace, we can do that. Okay, and whenever it is replacing whatever the third argument we are providing, right, with that it will gonna replace. And in the replace function, whatever whole string we are providing, okay, for an example, select replace of okay, so at the rate of string 1 comma, let's say I need to change from a to an, correct?
Yes.
First a, but in the whole sentence I do have multiple a's, right?
Yes, sir.
Am I correct? Yeah.
Correct.
So yeah, for an example, if I put a, okay, let it be cap uppercase or lowercase, that's fine. Okay, so if I put a, so this is your whole string, yeah, and we want to replace with as an, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, so in replace function, what will happen in the whole sentence? Okay, wherever it finds a, it will replace all the a's with an, guys. Okay, it will replace all the a's with an. So now what will happen
An apple
in
and
the
a
output? So
The
wherever a
sentence
is
meaning
there,
changes.
yes, so wherever a is there, it will get replaced with an. So it will not replace a single a letter. So wherever it matches, everywhere it will gonna change actually. So in this case, your replace function won't work actually. Okay, so at what situation it will be useful for us is like let me declare a variable again. Ahmedabad, let's say. Okay, so in these cases, for an example, so by mistakenly I had put like a double M. Okay, I had put double M. Now I need to replace this double M with single M, correct?
Yes.
So in these cases, we can easily replace of at the rate of string 1, comma, and we can put it as interval quotes capped or small m, anything you can take, no issues, comma. This is the whole string, and you can replace with M. And here one thing you need to remember is, see how much length the whole string length is, how much? 2 characters. Okay, and by but the new string length is 1, correct?
Sure.
So here the point is the length of old string might or might not same with new string. Okay, it can be more, it can be less, no issue. I mean, what I mean to say is a single character can replace with 100 characters or more than 100, and more than 100 characters can replace with a single character also. It's possible. Understand?
Yes. Got it.
Yeah, a single here two characters are there. Two characters can replace with single character, or one character can replace with multiple characters also. It's possible. Length of old string and length of new string might or might not same actually. Okay, still it can replace it. So now you see, now everything it will go on everywhere in this keyword, it will go on such where and all this is there, and wherever it finds, it will replace with a single m. Now you can see. Okay, yeah, so this replace will always help us if you want to change any letter or a keyword or whatever it is, okay, in the sentence. Okay, but make sure that keyword or letter should be distinct in that particular sentence. Okay,
Yeah.
or maybe there is some other case. For an example, by mistakenly they have entered commas. Okay, everywhere comma is there. Okay, now in this case they want us to remove this. All the commas needs to be removed because that is a wrong entry actually. Okay, so replace of @ string 1 comma. So what is the whole string here?
Single quotes, comma.
Single quote comma, and with what we have to replace? I don't want commas at all. Let's say with what we have to replace?
Only single quotes.
Just single quote without space, correct?
Yes.
And now what will happen? Wherever commas is there, everything will get replaced, correct?
Yes.
Let me remove this one m. Now everything is get replaced. In these cases, replace will help us actually. If you want to remove all the commas, or maybe if there are any unwanted special characters, if you want to remove, we can go ahead with this replace function. Okay, but in these cases, it is not helping us, correct? So there is a one more function called stuff function. Okay, so which will help us which will also do the replace, but in a different way. Okay, for an example, the stuff function expression would, the syntax would be expression starting position length. So we are giving the same arguments for which other string function?
Substring.
Upstream.
Substring, right? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Here one extra thing here is new string. See, basically in the substring we are selecting starting position and length. Okay, a particular substring, right? In a string. So here also we'll select it, but what we will do, we'll replace that with the new string. That's it. Okay, so and this is stuff function. See, out of all the string functions, stuff function have more arguments actually. Okay, yeah. So now I'll show you how to replace it. See, now this single a needs to be changed with an, correct?
Yes.
Not all the yes. So in such a case, now you need to tell from which character you need to start, and what is the length, and with what string you need to replace, what new string you need to replace. Okay, what is the position of that character?
One.
We can hard code it actually. There is no problem because that is the starting character, right?
Yes.
And what is the length of the character? One only, correct?
Yes.
And it has to replace with and. So here also same thing, like see here one character we can replace with multiple characters also. Okay, see length is 1 right here, correct? And if there are the length is 10, and if you want to replace with two characters are single characters, that is also possible. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So now you see what it will do. It will go and choose the position of first character and the length of that character. So if it is 1, right, so then it will go and replace only that particular character. Can you see now?
Yeah.
Yes. So in a particular sentence, and if I want to change any particular letter, okay, and maybe that letter is repeatedly there in the whole sentence, in such a case stuff function will help us actually. Okay. Or if you want to replace same character multiple times, okay, which is present in my string, we can simply go for a replace function. Clear?
Yes.
Any questions?
So here this is a stuff function is a static query, right?
It's not static actually. Okay, so maybe as this is the first character we want to replace, so this is a we had put it as a hard-coded value. Maybe some other cases, we can write here char indexes and length function, and we can do it as a dynamic also. Okay, so we can make it dynamic, not this one. So what you can do, tell me. So I can put a char index of the space -1, right?
Yes.
First
Yeah.
space -1, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
So that it will be completely dynamic. Char index of
Single quotes comma.
And then string
-1, correct?
-1. Yeah.
As
So what will happen? So it will find out the first space, but we need before that, right? Whatever we want to replace. So it will be -1, 2 -1, 1, correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And
Space
it
is
is,
one.
yes. Now it is dynamic, right?
It will be helpful only if I am changing the first position, right?
Yes, actually how first position, maybe if any character, if you want to change in between, right, then
Total sentence.
it's completely, yeah, here also dynamic query will come completely.
Okay. Again, it will change, right?
Yes,
The total
that-
sentence we want to change, sir.
total sentence means complete sentence, huh?
Like
Ah,
it
Then
sir.
I think it's better you can go with the replace now.
Replace.
like if I want to change double P to P, I can't write the dynamic query, right? I should go with a
Replace.
replace one.
Can you tell me the string value?
Like in an apple for an apple a day. In
Mhm.
that I want to change PP double P to only single P.
Let's say there are double triple B is there. Okay, I want to make it as double P there, correct?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, so
I
in
can't
that
go with
case,
dynamic one, right? I should go with replace.
you
For a
can directly go ahead with the replace,
Replace.
because you do not have any multiple B's in that sentence, right?
yeah.
You can directly go ahead with the replace function, no issues.
Hmm.
Okay, so in replace function, we cannot make it dynamic actually. Why? Because here always we should provide old string and new string value. Clear?
Yes.
Maybe you can do one thing. If you want to replace something, we can use substring functions over here in between, because what it will do, your substring can select a particular characters and you can give it as a whole string, correct?
Yes.
Are you getting it?
Yes.
So here, what exactly we need? We need a string. So our substring will give us some string value, right?
Mhm.
So you can use a substring to select something in this particular string. Okay, so maybe any situation comes, I'll maybe show you. Okay, yeah, no worries.
So
So
basically,
in the
we
combination, we are going to use replace and substring together. We are going to use it.
No, depends on the situation we'll use, not combination.
like
Not getting.
we can
Let-
use any string depending on the situation, right? Either it is replace or stuff, or we can go with char index depending on the situation.
The char index will not replace anything. It will find out the position of a
Yeah, it
character.
will find it. Like I meant between all the strings, like left trim, right trim, or anything.
Mhm.
or replace or stuff or
Yeah,
substring or
everything is
CHARINDEX.
depends on the situation.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you one more example for this replace. For an example, declare. There is a very famous question, huh, for interview.
Okay.
Okay, so what they want us is they want to find out number of years in that particular given string. Okay, how many years are there? We just need to count and tell. Okay, counting means not by verbally, but you need to write a syntax to get it. Yeah. So select. So what you can do is first you can find out the length, whole length. Okay, length of string.
String.
What is the length here? What is the length here? 9. Okay.
9.
Okay, 9 minus. Now what I will do is it just replace all the years with without space. Replace string 1, comma, a single comma and without spaces. Now what will happen? All the years will get replaced, correct?
Mhm.
So what is the left out characters here? Sorry, not comma, sorry, not comma. Once again, it is A. When I replace A's without spaces, what is the left out characters here?
MLYLM.
Yes, MLYLM, correct?
Yes.
Now you just find out the length for that. Yeah, so if you see from the total length, I'm just removing MLYLM length actually. So then what will be the length, the remaining length?
4.
The A length, number of years only will get it, right? From the whole, see, this is what I'm doing actually. Okay, so length of Malayalam minus, okay, length of, I just replaced all the A's with M without spaces, right? So left out character should be here is MLYLM, correct? Because A's are replaced already, right?
Correct.
So if you see with this length, if I'm removing MLYLM, so remaining characters for me would be what? A only, correct?
Yes.
Only that will get it in the output, the length of years. Okay, so if you go and execute here, you can see 4 is my number of years in that table, right? I mean string, right? Correct. Yeah, so here sometimes they may ask like they'll put commas in between each character, and they'll ask us, can you give me the commas? Okay, so in such a case, what you need to do?
In open quotes we give a comma, right?
Yes, here in place of comma, see, whichever they want to find the commas, I mean count, right? That character needs to be replaced with the without spaces. Okay, from the total length you need to replace that length, so that we'll get the number of count of commas. This is very, very, very important for the interview, guys. Fixed question. Okay, now can you tell me, is it possible to use a stuff function over here in place of replace? Is it possible to use stuff function in place of?
Yes,
It's not possible, right?
not possible, sir.
Yes,
Because
yes.
stock requires 4 arguments.
No, that's fine. It requires a 4 arguments, but stuff, what function, what stuff function will do is it will do it first either of the 1 comma replace, correct? We cannot replace using a single stub. We cannot replace all the commas
All
at a time,
commas,
right?
Correct.
Okay, so to replace this all commas using stuff, right? You have to write almost like how many commas are there, those many stuff functions you need to write, correct? So almost 8 stuff functions, but it is very difficult to write now those many. So instead of that, one replace function is enough now for us. Yes, this is where we'll use the replace function. Clear? అర్థమైందా అందరికి?
అర్థమైంది.
Any questions here? This is very, very important and you need to understand this. See,
So
it won't help us in the real time, but it's kind of a logic, okay, which you need to understand. So it's very important for interview. Just tell me.
So in interview point of time, they like just example I'm asking. So they are going to ask like, do we need to count the commas in that Malayalam?
Yes. See, I think more 90% they'll put Malayalam only because there only will get more number of years, right?
Yeah.
Okay, they'll give you this example only. Okay, and sometimes they'll put commas and they'll ask.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll ask us to count the number of commas in that particular given string, and blindly you can go and write it.
So overall length minus whichever we want to minus, we are going to minus.
Yes, and sometimes people forgot to mention length here. What will happen?
It is going to replace comma with space. I mean,
yeah. So here we will replace commas with this one without space. What you will get?
Not able to convert to error.
Yes, you will get Malayalam.
will give. Yeah.
So here total length how much? 2 4 9 okay 17 na?
Yes.
Total length is 17. Here 17 minus Malayalam. Is it a proper syntax?
No.
No, right? So that's why I had put before this replace function length.
We will get commas count, sir, at that time.
Sorry?
We will get commas count, yes, 8, 7, 7. Or
7,
9.
No, what you're saying, I'm not understanding.
Means is telling like total count is
Malayalam
17,
will be
right?
minus, it means at the time we will get commas count.
Yes, correct. So that's why when you forgot to mention length here, then it will throw us an error because here it will find out length, total length. So total length will be some kind of 17 characters. 17 minus, it is a string, right? So is it possible to minus, do the subtraction between character and a integer? It's not possible, correct? So that's the reason I had put length here. Okay. Yes. So let me just go back to this. Yes, this is how it should. Okay. Getting it?
Yeah.
Any questions?
So one thing is tough, sir.
Stuff function. The stuff function, it will do the same thing. It will do the replace only. Okay. But what we can do using a stuff function is, if you want to replace a particular character position, then we'll go for the stuff function. But what replace will do in a given string, if you want to replace the matched characters, it will replace all the matched characters. Okay. So and here the arguments will be starting position and length. Okay, what it will do, starting position means wherever you want to change. For an example, instead of this a, okay, let's say here it is an only, and here I had put it as an. Now this is a wrong sentence, right? Now,
Yes, sir.
so in this case, what you can do?
We have to add one more CHARINDEX.
No. This is a different sentence at all. So now this an is correct,
Yes,
and
sir.
this an is wrong, and we have to replace this an with a.
We are taking second position.
Yeah.
So we
So
are
now-
going to take the substring here.
Yes, exactly. So stuff of @string1,
String one.
comma. See, basically you need to select this one and
Yeah.
correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So we are going
Not
to
first and but second and.
Two
How
spaces.
do you select it?
CHARINDEX
So-
of open brace.
CHARINDEX
Open brace.
See, if you use CHARINDEX, what it will return?
Second space.
Yes, you can use the CHARINDEX.
CHARINDEX.
CHARINDEX of
Open braces.
Open
Space.
okay,
String one, comma,
okay, comma,
CHARINDEX.
CHARINDEX of
Open brace.
Open space,
open
comma,
brace.
rate of string,
Close plus one.
plus one.
correct?
Yes,
So
sir.
basically,
sir.
which you need to we need to find out the second
Second
space
line.
position,
Second space.
Starting
Correct.
position.
and also it should be plus one. Anna,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
why? Because we have to start exactly at A.
Yes.
Correct.
So okay, it is throwing an error. Let's see.
Sir,
String one.
only
Close
six,
bracket is fine.
String
only
one.
one.
One bracket is enough. Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
String one, sir.
String one, sir, at the rate.
String one. ante.
It is throwing an error because
Sir,
in
we
the
added-
same session,
Right.
same variable is there, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Mhm.
That's why it is throwing an error. Let me put string 2. Yeah, here what I'm doing is, let me explain. Okay, once again. So what
Close
I'm
the
doing
brackets.
is, yeah, in the stuff function, the first starting position should be exactly at A. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Basically, we need to select, we need to replace this and, right? So what I'm doing
sir.
is, I'm just going to the second space position. For that, I'm just writing 2 CHARINDEXes. So 2 CHARINDEXes, and as it is a second space position, 1 plus 1 will come, correct?
Yes.
So, but it is not, we should not replace the space position, right? It should be after space, correct?
Yes, sir.
So that's why I had put 1 more plus 1.
Plus one.
So the starting position would be A, correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now to select an, what you need to do?
Need to go for space position, next space position.
How do you get an?
From
No,
we need to length.
We'll go for this one.
Not space position.
Yesterday I have told you, right? If you want to
First
select
Space
in between
position minus
something,
second space
next
position minus
space
one.
position
Minus
minus
one.
before space position.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
So third space position minus second space position whole minus 1, correct?
Yes.
Mhm.
So now what I can do is just write down the same thing. How do you write for third space position? One more CHARINDEX will come, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
CHARINDEX of @ string 2, correct?
Yes.
And one more plus 1 will come, correct?
Yes, correct.
Minus.
And close
Minus.
bracket. Sorry. And minus
Second space position.
second space
CHARINDEX.
position is this one, right?
Yes, sir.
Till 1 plus 1.
Yes.
Whole minus 1, correct?
Yes, sir. Minus one.
And close bracket. Okay, somewhere it is throwing an error. Let's see what is that.
But we need to
and
update
bracket.
and with A, right?
Yeah, correct, exactly. So now it should not closed. One more, this one should, we should provide, no? And but 1 second. Here, fine. Whole minus 1. Yes. Now what it will do from here to here, what it will do? It will select an, correct?
Correct.
So this first argument will select A, and this will tell us what is the how much length we require to select. So total
Yes.
and will get select, correct?
Mhm.
So that has to replace with
A.
A and close the bracket. Now you just go and execute it. Now it's completely dynamic, correct?
Yes, sir.
Is it possible to use a replace function here?
No.
No.
It's not possible because if you replace and, both the ands will get replaced. Okay, it's completely dynamic now. See, it's exactly look like, substring only, correct?
Yes.
But the only thing is whatever we select here, that we are replacing it. That's it. Correct?
Yes.
Yes. That's
So
it.
you said it is a dynamic in nature,
Hmm.
but only provided in all the next cases if our third word is replaced with A, only then it will be dynamic. If the sentence changes, even this stuff statement changes, right?
See, obviously, no.
Yeah. So no, I meant like this is dynamic unless and provided in all our sentences, the third word will be replaced and it should be
Correct.
same.
Yes.
Here only vowel is going to change. And
Yes, correct. See, if you know, if the sentence is completely different, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, you need to go and change this. Okay.
Okay.
But you know, if the sentence contains, you know, an at the third word, and
Yeah.
if you want to replace that with a, then this will work actually.
Work as a dynamic in nature.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And
Suppose
okay. Okay.
we can also write by writing this much long query. We can also consider from the right side to make it something somehow short.
Yeah, we can do that. Okay, we can reverse it and we can do that. While reversing, what will happen? So your this will be like first page, right?
Yes.
Correct. So
Yes.
yeah. So but what you need to do is while reversing, right? In your all your char index, you have to take the reverse of the string. Okay, that you need to remember. That is also fine. No issues.
Like
Okay.
2 times we need to use the reverse option, right?
Everywhere you need to use the reverse function.
Okay.
Yeah, because everything we need to calculate from reverse string only, right? Even your char index, your first space position, second space position, everything will be in the reverse string only. You can use that. You can try that. No issues. Okay. And one more thing, at the end also again you need to replace. I mean,
Yes,
you need to reverse because
in the end we need to replace again.
Yes, yes. You will get all the reverse characters, and you need to replace it again.
And
Yes.
we know without declaring in the select option in the place of string, if I write this Malayalam, it will execute, right? Yesterday I observed it. Is it proper way?
Yeah, you can do that.
Because declare statement is not at all needed, right? Directly in select statement I can write it.
Here.
No, can you just go little up? I can show. Okay, in this replace is there, right? In this case, instead of writing declaring the declared at string where 100 and giving any name, like give Bangalore, it will be easy. BA, just type double A in A, Bangalore, BAA. Yeah, instead of declaring this, if I declare this same spelling at string and select only this 298 statement also, it will execute, right?
Likewise.
Yeah, here AA.
Yeah, this one, right?
Yeah, here AA to A.
Yeah.
We can reduce our sentences, like query sentences.
See, you can reduce. That's what I said actually. So in place of expression, what I said, you can put a variable.
Yeah.
You can put a column name.
Okay.
You can put a static value, hard-coded value. Correct?
No. Yeah, because what we remember, like
all the cases are possible. Okay.
Okay.
Why I am showing you the variable for you is okay. Wherever we want, you can use that variable, right? See, for an example, this is a very big sentence, correct? An apple a day.
Yeah.
Now, is it easy to write everywhere in the place of at the rate of string?
No.
It's a very bit difficult, right? If it is a very simple keyword, then we can place it everywhere. Okay. And if you put it in a variable, we can reuse it wherever you want.
And this declare I can give only at the rate symbol is compulsory. After that I can give anything, right? Like, right?
Yes, correct.
Like only A or B or
anything you can give, no issues at all. But at the rate is mandatory.
Okay.
See what I said for the purpose of a what is the purpose of a string? See, basically, if you put an apple directly over here everywhere, and if I want to change something in the sentence, where so you need to replace everywhere, correct?
Yes.
Okay, because you have put it as a hard-coded value or a static value, every char index level and stuff level. Now what will happen if you want to change something? How many places you need to change? 3, 3, 6, 7, 8 places you have to change, correct?
Yes.
So instead of that, if you declare a variable and keep that, sentence in the variable, okay, and if you change here, everywhere it will get changed. Yes or no?
Yes.
Are you getting it?
Got it, Vinod.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I said while explaining the variables. It can be reusable always. Okay.
Sir, one doubt, sir.
Yes.
Sir, after the second char index outside, why we take +1, sir?
This one.
Yes, sir. No, sir. Upper one.
This one. It's
After
because
bracket,
of,
sir. After
yes.
bracket, +1.
So till here, what exactly it will tell? Give us. Tell me.
Second char index and sir. After second space.
Second space position it will give us. Correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But we have to select from an. Correct?
Yes.
From A basically, because we have to replace an with A, right?
Yes, sir.
So in such a case, so till here it will find out the first space position, not first, sorry, second space position. As I need to go to the A next character, I am adding +1 here.
Okay, okay, sir.
Yeah.
To go A, add
Yes,
+1.
exactly. See, if you're not giving the +1, right? So let's see what will happen. It will replace, see what's happening here. Apple, it replace this space with A.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is wrong, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Just removing the spacer.
Yeah. You have to replace this A and N. So that's why I'm just putting one more +1 there. Yeah. Any other questions? Okay, write down. Replace. Yes, please.
Or below one, do not understand.
Which one?
In a stub function, sir. Char index, last one line, sir.
This one?
Yes, sir.
Have you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Have you understand substring?
Yes, sir.
Same thing only, right? We are doing. So if you see, so this argument, what it will do, tell me.
Its argument will give second space. In the and second space.
This argument will give us what?
Second space line, sir.
Second space.
Yes,
okay. And again, we have a +1, right?
Yes, sir.
Where exactly it will go and it will show the position. What position it will show you? Let me just evaluate this one. Select stuff off. You only has to tell. Yes. Tell me. So when it is executing till this, what exactly it will give us? Tell me. Just count and tell me.
Okay, sir. Eight, sir. 8 character.
8, right? And
yes, sir.
There is a +1 here, correct?
Yes, sir.
So 8 + 1 becomes
9.
9. Okay, let it be 8 + 1 only, no issues. And what is the third space? So this will give us third space position, correct?
Yes, sir.
To get and length, we need to minus third space minus second space, correct?
Okay.
So this will give us third space position. What is the third space position here?
Third space position. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, sir.
11 or 12?
11.
11.
Okay, this space position is 8, correct?
9,
Yes.
sir.
9,
sir.
10,
9,
11. 11,
Yes, sir.
minus, what is the
11.
second space position?
Total length.
This one, second space position is what? How much?
8, sir.
8.
Yes.
And whole bracket, what I'm doing here, -1, correct?
Okay.
You see here, I had put -1 here. -1, comma, and I'm finally replacing with an A, correct? So select stuff of @string1. 8 + 1 becomes 9. 11 minus 8 becomes
11 minus 3, sir.
3 minus 1,
2, sir.
2, and single quote here. Now what stub function will do is it will go at 9th character. What is the 9th character here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, from 9th character A, it will go to the next 2 characters actually, including A. Okay, so which means what? This an only, right?
Yes, sir.
And that an will get replaced with this A.
Okay.
This is how it will work. Okay,
Understood, sir.
understand everyone?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See, when you evaluate like this, now it is very easy to understand initial times.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, in stuff, this
Will
one.
it execute if I do this select one now
Which one?
This
Which
one.
one?
with numbers?
Obviously it will execute. Because from this only we got it, right? Let me just see. What is this? Okay, I have used string 2 here.
Yes.
Because this is kind of a static query, right?
Yeah.
From the above dynamic, we have evaluated it. So obviously it will execute, there is no problem. Can you
Like 3
see?
times, yeah, 3 times executed. Fine.
Second space position is 9, sir.
9, sir.
1
9
second.
and 12.
Which position?
Second space
Second
position
space
is 9,
Oh,
sir.
second space position is 9. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is 12.
And what about this?
12 minus 9.
12 minus. Okay, sorry.
Here.
And this is fine, right? 9 comma 2. 9, huh?
10,
10 comma.
3.
No, it will be 12 minus 9, 3, right?
12 minus
3
9.
minus 1 again 2 only.
Yes, sir.
Now you see.
Yeah.
Okay. Because this is evaluated on top of this only, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Next.
So,
Yes.
sir, in the stuff function, this one, an apple a day is there, right? Here we are declaring everything for a variable.
Correct.
But if we want to declare it for a physical table, at that time, this dynamic thing it won't work, right? So,
See, it will work, but every row we should have something. Okay, we should have this and.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll show you in the table level. Don't worry.
Okay.
Lakshmi, like in case of apple, if we have an pineapple and a day. So in that case, this syntax is going to work out.
This syntax will fail at the time.
Pardon?
It will going to fail at the time because pineapple it will have more characters, right?
Fine.
That's okay. But syntax, it's a dynamic, right? We can execute.
We'll see later.
Yeah, I'll show you in the table level. Okay, how it will help.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Can you please write down this replace function? Make it a replace, and just say like this replace function will replace all the matched characters the given string. Okay, after this you need to write the replace. Where is that syntax? Syntax okay, syntax would be replace of string, sorry, expression comma single quote old string comma single quote new string. Okay, and here it should be single quote. Then you can write down all these examples. This is the example. Example 1. This is example 2. This is example 3. This is finding out the count of commas. Okay, so whichever count they want, they are asking that character needs to be replaced without spaces. If it is A, replace A. If it is comma, replace comma. If it is Z, replace Z. Okay, write down all these 3 examples.
Hello, sir. Hello. Yes, sir.
Finished?
Yes, roll down. Scroll down, sir.
Okay, length is done. See, I mean, replace is done.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
then
sir.
write down the stop function. No, don't go for directly the syntax. I'll tell you the operation. Using the stuff function, we can replace a particular character position. Okay. Using the stuff function, we can replace a particular characters I have put, because we can replace a single character or multiple characters, right? Position with new string. Now this is the syntax, and you can write down all these examples.
We did 1 minute. Can you go?
You want me to scroll up a little bit?
No, it's good enough.
Okay. And you know, while writing this example now, sorry. Yeah. While writing this example, you can write down these things as well, so that it will be easy to understand. Okay. Yeah. But this is the final syntax for us. Right now. Many of the people are not yet send me the screenshot. So if you didn't understand, just ask someone to join who has understand this concept very well, and ask them to explain. Okay, getting it?
Yeah.
Finished? Finished?
No, sir.
Finished? Okay. So we will be having three more functions like upper, lower. Okay. So those are very easy. Like upper function will just convert everything into uppercase. Lower will do the lowercase. So the syntax would be for that would be like expression. Only one argument for both actually. Lower of expression. Okay. So now if you give anything inside this upper, I'm not declaring any variable. I'm just directly writing, I'm directly writing this keyword. And if you see, doesn't matter whether it is an upper lower. Okay, it will just convert everything into uppercase. Okay, and lowercase will do
everything.
Okay, everything into lower. Okay. Can you see this? And it will help us in the real time because sometimes there is some city names, state names, and all will be there now. So it will be there in lower cases when you see in the contact or address type and all. Let me just see. There is some table called address type right here.
Person writing to.
Human resource.
Person dot address.
Yes,
Yeah.
person dot address. While showing in the report level, they may ask us to show in uppercase all the city names. These. Yeah, can you see this? City name and state names and all. They want to show us in the uppercase sometimes. Okay, so in such a case, we can use this. So now let's see. We'll apply this string functions on top of a table, and we'll see how it will work out. Yeah. So now in place of star, I'll just take city. And we have to show everything in uppercase, right? Just write upper of. Now expression means what will come. Basically, I need to show all the cities in uppercase, correct?
Correct.
So you have to put in place of expression, not the variable, not the static value, not hard-coded value, but it should be a column name because we have to apply for the entire table, correct? And that particular column. So select upper of that column name, and you can put as city name as alias column, and definitely you have to put the from class. Why? Because this is a table, right? Yeah. When you're applying a string functions for a table, must and should you have to put the from class. If it is a variable, it's not a table, right? No need to apply a from class. Now if you see, everything is converted into uppercase. Okay, clear?
So if you want the first letter as a uppercase and other letters are lowercase, then
we can do that. If first character is lowercase, I think already it is in place in the table. First character is in uppercase,
like that.
Yeah, we can do that also. Okay, star. So already first character is upper, remaining characters lower, correct? So if you want, let's say all the characters are lowercase, just assume that. Okay, now what we want to give them is like first character should be uppercase and remaining characters is lowercase. Okay, yeah. So in such a case, someone can tell me what exactly can be done. What do you do first?
Select star.
Select star. See, first character
we have to left string,
correct?
Left string of
yes.
city.
Left of city.
City 1.
Exactly. So now we have to select, because first character means first character, right? So we can able to hard code it, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. You no need to go to any substring and all. So now in every city, when you write a from class, let's say a table name. So we'll be getting a single character from all the rows, correct? If you want, you can execute and see, guys. No issues. See, everywhere we'll be getting single first character, correct? Anyway, it is an uppercase, but assume it is a lowercase. Now, what you need to do this one?
Upper of whole thing.
First character.
Before that, lower.
Upper of whole that left city.
Otherwise, we can do in a reverse way. First character lower, remaining upper. Okay.
Lower.
Okay. So we can put lower, right? Actually, it should be reverse, but yeah, as it is already in place, so we are doing in a reverse way. Yeah. Next. Plus. Now you have to select remaining characters, right? How do you select that? So basically, let me show you. Already we have selected B everywhere. You have to select remaining characters, right?
Substring, sir.
Substring. When you use substring, the problem is
the string
length -1.
When you let me tell you, when you use substring, right, you have to hard code the numbers for sure, because we don't have any hyphens or spaces to identify something, correct?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, substring will not help us. What else can be done?
Right.
Can I use right function?
Yes.
Right of city. Then how will you come to know how many characters? Because every name is changing here, correct?
Length of string -1.
Exactly. So already one character is used over here, correct?
Yeah.
So from the whole length, if you remove one character, so you'll be getting the number of characters, right? And we are selecting that from the right, correct? So length of CT minus 1. Will that help us?
Yes.
See, if you want, I can give you an example here itself. See, what is the length of bottle?
2, 4, 6, 7.
7. Yeah, 7 minus 1? 6. So from the right hand side, it will select 6 characters, which means LLEHTO, correct?
Yes.
Correct. Already B is covered over here, right?
Okay.
And when you go for the next any other thing, let's say grass mount, what is the length of this? 5 plus 9. 9 minus 1?
8.
8. So which means G is already covered. Remaining characters will get select from the right hand side, correct?
Yes.
Yes. And we have to do this one upper. Correct?
Yes, sir.
And when you're applying for a table, you have to must and should put a from clause so that it will applicable for everything. Can you see this? Okay. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. This is how you should apply a string functions for a table. Okay. So when you apply for a table, obviously it will apply for the entire rows in the particular column. See, now it is considered as a, see, whenever you use something, any function for a column, any function, it will consider as a no column name, and you have to provide a column name for that. Do remember it. Not only string functions, wherever you go in SQL Server, when you apply any function on top of a column, must and should, we should provide a alias table, alias column name. Here? Yeah. Any questions?
Yeah, I have a question. So instead of this, like if we go with replace, we can just directly replace a particular.
What you can replace? Tell me.
Like, is it like I'm asking? Is it possible? Like if
no,
we?
it's not possible because everywhere the number of cities are different, right? With what you will replace? Tell me. See here,
The first letter is like we have converted from uppercase to lowercase, right?
Correct.
So if we apply the command like replace like uppercase to lowercase, in the sense it is
it's not possible. See, there we need to provide string, right?
Yeah.
The argument is string. You cannot put like directly like lower or upper there. And that too, if you see here, every city name is different. It starts with a different character.
Correct.
How can you put in a replace all these characters? It's not possible, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Any other questions?
Sir, these string functions are used only to display the data, right? Only.
Yes,
it won't
exactly.
Any changes in the MDF.
Yeah, if you want to do that, we can do it actually. So for an
here
example,
you make it as uppercase, but when we do the star, it will show
it won't affect the your MDF file because we are doing select, right?
Yes, sir.
If you want to affect your main table, I can do it. So set whichever column it is CT, right?
CT
equals to, you put this entire thing.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Now you can see.
Yes, sir.
Everywhere it will applicable without a where I'm updating it. See, all the rows are applicable, right? Now you do select star. So basically you can do it in update also, you can do it in select also, no issues. Now you see everything else got changed. Okay,
Yes.
let me convert it. It doesn't look good. When you update your insert or delete, your MDF will affect. Obviously, when you do select, nothing will happen.
Okay.
Now it's original. Clear? Yeah. Could you please write down these upper and lower cases? You no need to write these things. Okay. Or if you want, you can, instead of putting these many characters, you can put something like A will get convert as capital A. And you can put lowercase capital A with DCA. Okay. and write down this example. You can write both select and update. At least you will know, okay, in update also we can use these string functions. Okay. Clear? Write down. Finished?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, in the table level, what you can do now, you can just draw a single table and you can put some city names while keeping no. So you can keep something like this. You can put something like capital O, capital N, capital D. We do have something like this, okay? Because usually in the data entries it might happen, right? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it might happen. So definitely we require this functions to convert it. Even when you are filling this form, right? I usually give that form initially to fill for the registration form. So when people used to enter this email address or names and all, so they will fill upper cases, lower cases, everything. So if I need something, I'll just use these string functions to convert. Can we use apply functions on date time column? We can use, Kiran, okay, but instead of on top of date function, date column, right? Instead of using this string functions, we have a date function actually. I think what you are thinking is if I want to separate this month and my, day, year, or time. So you're thinking to apply a string functions. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
sir, we have space between date and time, right?
Correct.
If we mention left dot string comma
See, the
first space
problem
position.
is directly we cannot apply a string function on top of a date time column. Okay. First of all, you need to convert that into varchar and do it. I'll show you that. Okay.
Sir, yesterday I tried that. It will. I think it will give the only date. It will give only months. Sir.
Okay. Is it working? I mean.
Yeah, working, sir.
Okay, fine. But still, we have a date functions for that. You don't need to go for a string. I mean, string functions.
Okay,
because using date functions is very easy to get the timing and date, everything. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So you try to write down, this is an example, and after this select, right, how it will gonna, how the data would be, the output should be, this is the input and the output should be bottle and this should be lowercase and Newcastle and is the output. Okay. So how are the string functions? Is it good, bad?
Not bad, sir.
Bad, huh?
Not bad.
Not bad, huh?
Easy only, sir, but bit confusing. If you it's any one step, it will
Yeah.
confusing.
You just need to work on more examples so that it will be easy. Finished?
Yes, sir. Done, sir.
Okay. Let me go with the final string function, that is pat index. It almost act like your char index only. Okay, but there will be a small difference here. Okay, so the syntax would be select pat index of, so here we'll just put the range, or you can do just a second, you can put range only, and here it should be expression. Okay, so example would be, let me declare something, declare at the rate of name3 varchar of 100. If I'm giving some characters and numbers and special characters, something. Okay, Yeah. So what this part index will do, I'll show you. So part index of you can put a range 0 to 9 percentage. Rate of name 3. Okay. Now you see in char index and all, we are giving a single character we can put multiple characters also. Okay. So here we can put a range in part index level. We can put a range. Range is nothing but that you have to mention in square brackets and between these percentages. Actually percentage means in between. Okay, in between any range. Okay, 0 to 9 means 0 to 1 2 3 4 5 till 9. Okay, now within this range any value will come at first. Okay, within this range any integer will come first. It will give us that first integer number, I mean the position actually. So if you see here, we have all the characters, right? Now we have a 1. So this 1 is in between this range or not?
Yeah.
Yes,
This
sir.
is in between this range, right? Then
Yes, sir.
it will give us what? That one position. What is the one position? It is 8. Correct. For an example, instead of 0 to 9, if I put something like 4 to 9. So now what it will do? It will ignore the characters first of all, because the range is integers here. So it will check whether 1 is there in this range or not. It is not in this range. Even though it is an integer, it is not in this range, correct? So it will keep on search 2 3 everything, and then it will go to the 9. 9 is there in this position, I mean in this range. It will give us 9th integer position. What is the 9th integer position? It will be 12, correct? Yeah. So what part index will do is it will give us either first character or an integer which is which is in between the given range. So then it will give us the first first position of that particular character or an integer. And if at all it is present somewhere else, it won't go there. Wherever it finds the first integer or character position which is in between this range, it will give us that position. Same case, if I do something like p underscore z, in terms of characters I'm talking about, the range is not a to z, p to z. Okay. Now will it consider in this case all these b, h, s, d, k, h, d?
It will consider S is there in between, right?
Yes.
No, it's not in between, right? So it starts with p and
Yes,
with
is
z.
there, no, sir?
Oh,
That
S
is what
is there.
is there, right?
Okay, S will be there, na? So
Yeah,
now
yeah.
the position of the character would be
3.
3. Correct? So if I put T, then
No, it will not.
No.
is there any characters like that? So the position is 0, obviously. If I put Z, it even though there are characters, it will just see whether it is there in this range or not. If it is not there, then it will keep on search. Wherever it finds the first character which is in between this range, it will give us that position. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. When I put A to Z, then
First
Is
character.
what?
It's the
First
first
character.
yeah,
only.
B is in between this range. It will give us that character position. Okay. Yeah. Let me give you the examples, multiple examples. And here pat index percentage 0 to 9 percentage single quote comma rate of name 3 and close bracket. Okay, in this case it will give us what? This is 8th position. And what about this?
0.
19, I think.
19.
I think 19.
19. Okay, let me just check. Okay, it is 1 and it is 19. 19 and it is 1. Okay, the use case I'll tell you later. Okay, so as of now you can write down this. So you need the abbreviation for this.
Yeah.
Okay, write down. Part index will give us part index will give us a first character part index will give us a first character or an integer or special character or special character position which should be in between the given range, which should be in between the given range. Clear? Can you write down that syntax first? Syntax is done. Then write down all these examples. Okay. Okay, I'm trying something else here. So you try to write down all those examples. So once it is done, I'll tell you. So 0 to 9. Okay, is this done? Done, right?
Wait, sir.
Yeah. So now you see in this, right? If you want to find out a special character, here special characters are hash, @ the star, dollar, and all, right? So if you want to find out, this is how you need to write. Okay. See, in between that range, right? See, range will be always mentioned within the square brackets. And if you put A to Z, it will find out any character in between that. But if you put a cap is nothing but not equals to. Okay. Not in A to Z and meaning. Okay. And space, if you give again cap 0 to 9, it's nothing but not even in 0 to 9 also. So if instead of, I mean, even in a given string, if I don't want to select integers and characters, what else will be there? Special characters only, correct?
Yes, sir.
So obviously it will go and select this. Okay, this hash position, first special character position. that is 29. If you see, count, you can calculate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 29. Okay. Yeah. So you can do it in a reverse way also. You can put this cap in the left hand side, these integers, and then you can put it over here. Cap is nothing but not in meaning. Okay. Yeah. Write down this. I'll show you the use case of this pattern next. Okay. So after some time. Tejashvi, are you there? Okay. Done?
No, sir.
Okay. So you can put less number of characters also, that's fine. Finished?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fine. So tomorrow I'll show you the use cases of the string functions. Yes. So yeah, I think I'm just stopping the recording.